You know Democrats are worried about the November elections when they advocate a tax cut that benefits the oil and gas industry. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. Desperate Democrats are pushing for a suspension of the federal gasoline tax. Senators Mark Kelly and Maggie Hassan, both Democrats up for re-election this fall, are sponsoring a bill dubbed the Gas Prices Relief Act that would pause Uncle Sam's 18.4 cent a gallon gasoline tax until the end of the year. Several other Democratic senators who are also running this fall are also supporting this legislation. They want to show concern about rising prices and demonstrate that they're taking action to ease the pain of inflation. The move doesn't survive the political laugh test. Notice how the tax comes back shortly after the election. Until now, Democrats, privately or publicly, most of them, applauded higher prices as a way to boost expensive, non-fossil fuel energy alternatives like bird-killing wind farms. Advocates hope motorists won't notice that a critical reason why gasoline costs $1 a gallon more today than it did a year ago is that moves by the Biden administration have reduced oil output in the U.S. It has canceled pipelines, halted lease sales on federal lands, banned fracking on federal lands, stopped drilling in a part of Alaska that is loaded with oil and gas, and hindered and delayed oil and gas permits. The White House has made it clear to banks and other regulated financial institutions that they should think twice about providing capital to fossil fuel companies. No wonder investment is declining for exploration, production, and shipping. Today, the U.S. is producing 11 million barrels of oil a day instead of the 13 million barrels we would have had otherwise. It's simple economics. Demand for gasoline has been rising as Washington has been deliberately reducing supply. Guess what? Prices go up. Thus, we had the absurd spectacle of President Biden pleading with Putin and the Saudi Arabians to boost their oil output as Russia prepared to attack Ukraine, and Biden was criticizing the Saudis for the way they are waging war against terrorists in neighboring Yemen. To top it all off, the very same Democrats pushing this suspension also backed President Biden's Build Back Better bill, which included a slew of new taxes on the oil and gas industry. Voters won't be fooled. In fact, they'll be angry that Democrats are playing a game with them. Temporarily taking off 18 cents a gallon doesn't begin to cover the extra $1 a gallon they're paying now, especially since that 18 cents would be returning soon after the elections. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.